All right, guys, it is Thursday, May 4th, and it's almost 11 p.m. So I got one more box to open, and then I'm going to call it a night. Very productive day. Had to order some parts for my grinder, but one of my siblings showed me this, and I thought it was a good investment. And my dentist thought it was a good investment as well. So let's see what we got in here, if it's what I think it is. I watched a couple videos online about it, and everybody I saw had great oral hygiene. And a lot of times, like, my teeth are so close together, I break the floss. So it's really hard for me to floss. And I thought this would be an excellent way to, if I can't get flossing all the time, I can use this. And some of the people they were dental hygienists and people that worked at a dental office, they actually said this, in some cases, especially for people like me that can't quite get the dental floss in between the teeth, this actually does a better job on getting some of the bacteria and stuff out between your teeth. So, and then it's already set up to where if you do the full volume of water, it has segments to where you to do the front, back, top, front, back on the bottom, and you're done. So it gives you like 90 seconds of water capacity, and that gives you just enough time to do all your teeth. Also too, they said if you use any other one, like the smaller one that handheld, it doesn't give quite the power and it doesn't have quite the volume. So this is like the perfect amount of volume and the perfect amount of pressure. Anything over 7 you don't really need, but most of the other ones barely have 7 or 6. So this is the Waterpik Aquarius, which it's highly recommended. Water floss, professional for teeth, gums, braces, dental care, electric power with 10 settings. It's $79.97. Tax is $6, so it comes to $85.97. So maybe 86 bucks, you have a really good way to clean your in between your gums. So if you're not a person that really likes to floss, which is very important, this is the next best thing. And some people say it's better than flossing, or in combination with both. So if I can get it apart, I will show you what it looks like without tearing the box apart. There must be tape somewhere else that I cannot see. Maybe. Very well put together box. I'm trying to do this without tearing anything up, tearing the box up, but boy, they really put that sucker together. All right, the box opening. What do you get here? Congratulations, you're now on your way to better oral health. A little brochure tells you the steps, the way to clean and go around. You go down and around each tooth. Register and save, register product, and you receive $50 in savings, include 50% off your next purchase of tips. Write a review. There's your helpline, basic stuff. Just register the product, and then there's the tips you can get. All right, and then if it'll come out, very good packaging, very good packaging. All right, and then there's nothing else in the box, just another piece of packaging at the bottom. So once you get that out, that's it. There's the box. Make sure you get the Aquarius. All right, we're done with that. Here is the little, I guess, owner's manual. Tells you the different parts of the machine. Tells you how to fill up the reservoir, don't overfill it, removing and replacing the tips, adjusting the pressure settings, using the water flosser, 1 minute 30-second floss mode only, massage mode. Not all tips included with all models. Service maintenance, liability, and then that's Spanish or something. So that's pretty much it for that. Make sure we're not missing anything. It's just, yep. All right, so I think we went over the brochure enough. There's nothing there. All right, we're gonna set this aside and open up the Waterpik. Now I had a different version of this a long time ago and I lost track of it. I moved a couple times, but it was similar to this. So these have been around for a minute and it's completely sealed. There's no way to get in here without tearing apart. There is a little break there, so I'm gonna use that break to try to separate the bag. All right, I don't know why I try to save everything, but all right. Here is the unit. Just a regular 110 plug. And inside the unit, just flops open, is your tips. And it gives you quite a few. I thought it was just going to be one or two. It actually gives you a whole gamut of stuff. Let's see what it says in here. There is a little attention. Caution, use Waterpik tip only on the lowest pressure setting. See instruction book. So this one has a super fine, this thing is like a needle. So this one here, you probably want to start on like the very number one, a very low pressure, and get used to it, because I was watching videos and they said if you're not used to flossing and you have never had a Waterpik, you'll actually make your gums bleed. So you want to start on a very low pressure, and especially on this one, because this is like the jet on a like a pressure washer, you know, the one that like you got to be careful because it'll take paint off or it'll make marks or like destroy your concrete or whatever, or blow everything out. This is the one. This is the very fine tip, and you got to be careful with this, especially when you first start using it. So there's a warning label even. And don't turn that thing on until it's pointed inside your mouth, because it'll go everywhere. Here's one with a not so fine tip. That would probably be a good one to start with. And then here's one that doesn't need a tip. It's just straightforward. That's another one that has a very small hole. So that's another one that has high pressure. This one is actually like a toothbrush. So you can actually brush and kind of floss at the same time. And this is very similar. I think there's two of these. These, I don't know if they're exactly the same or not. They might be. I think what it is, these are I think they're the same. It's just maybe if there's a couple, each one wants to use their own tip. And then this one just has a couple little brushes, like 3 tiny little brushes, and then pressure in the middle. So I guess you just got to try them out and see which one you like the best. And then you can just use this one instead of a toothbrush maybe, or if you want to brush with it. And then they're kind of like a quick attach. You kind of like impact like an impact driver. You push down, push them in, and then they lock in place. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this off, because this is probably, I used this one before. I'll just start on the low setting and then work my way up. But you just push down and it locks in. If you want to push them out, push down maybe. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It doesn't want to give it back. All right. I guess this is the one I'm using. Wow, it doesn't want to. Anyway. supposedly, I thought like you pushed it down and it would come back out, but it's not doing it. Oh, okay, you have to hit this button over here. That locks it in, that releases it, and then you pull down, pull out. Okay, push down, locks in, you can't get it out, I don't care what you do. That little button releases it, and then it comes right out. Wow, look how handy that is. I almost broke it. So instead of having to push that down, you just boop. All right, now it's not working for me. All right, there we go. I'm gonna break this thing eventually. All right, that's it. I'm gonna stop playing around with it because I'm gonna break it. And then this comes right off. You're supposed to fill this with like lukewarm water and then set it back on there. And then make sure you have this. Once you turn this on, do not turn this on until you have this in your mouth, because it'll be everywhere. And then we should lean over, and as you're cleaning, look, I got another tip. Same one. Oh, we got 3 tips. We could have 3 people with the same tip. So you could have 3 people using this, and they all could have their own tip. I think they're exactly the same. They're just color coded to so different people. Okay, I'm the gray, you're the white, and then Billy's the blue or whatever. Or if you just have, I don't know. Anyway, you got 3 different ones. And this is the super powerful one, the one that really drills in. You gotta be careful with this one. So if you turn this on and you have it setting, do not touch this button until you have it in your mouth, because it will go everywhere. This thing will shoot pretty far. It's like a little pressure washer for your teeth. All right, I am going to try this bad boy out. There's plenty of videos on there, so I'm sure you'd like to watch someone else do this rather than me, because it's pretty messy, pretty sloppy. So watch somebody that you enjoy, because I'm not going to do it for you. All right, that's all I have. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in this, and then I'll give it a review maybe in a week or 2 and see what happens. See if I can increase my my dental oral health. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.